Good afternoon. Thank you very much for coming to the press conference of the Secretary General. After today's meetings of the NATO defense ministers, the Secretary General will start with introductory remarks and then he will take your questions. Secretary General.
Good afternoon. Today we discussed our operations in Kosovo and Afghanistan. We agreed that KFOR continues to play an indispensable role in Kosovo, and ministers made clear that they remain committed to sustaining that role. We also agreed that the security situation and freedom of movement have improved over the last 6 months, but that we must remain vigilant and strong. We welcome the relaunching of the dialogue between Belgrade and Pristina, facilitated by the European Union. We will continue to fully support that dialogue. All need to live up to their responsibilities and move the whole region forward. In Afghanistan, NATO heads a strong coalition of 50 nations. Together with our Afghan partner, ministers met to discuss the progress we made and the challenges we face. As we prepare to complete our ISAF mission, this is clear to us all. Our strategy is working and our timeline remains unchanged. All allies and ISAF partners are fully committed to them. We are committed to seeing this mission through to the end of 2014. And we are committed to launching a new mission to train, advise, and assist Afghan forces from 2015 to ensure that Afghanistan never again becomes a safe haven for terrorists. Today, NATO defense ministers and the ministers from our potential operational partners concluded the first stage of planning for that new mission. This will guide our military experts as they take the planning process forward. I expect us to agree on a detailed outline early next year and to complete the plan well before the end of 2013. This new mission will not be a combat mission. It will be a mission to train, advise, and assist. Of course, today we also discussed the current situation in Afghanistan. The clear message I heard from ministers is this: there are challenges, but we remain on course. The handover to Afghan security responsibility is unfolding as planned. And as transition takes hold, you will see some of our forces redeploying or drawing down as part of the strategy we have all agreed. This is not a rush for the exit, but the logical result of transition. We are training highly capable Afghan forces, which are taking increasing responsibility for their own security. We are confident they will be ready by the end of 2014. They're already in the lead for the protection of 3/4 of the population. And in those areas, violence has not gone up. On the contrary, it has gone down. That is a testament to the growing capability of the Afghan security forces. One specific example. In the regional command for Kabul, enemy attacks fell by 17% in the period from January to August this year, compared with the same period last year. And when the enemy did launch attacks, the Afghan forces took the lead in dealing with them. And this is a vital point to make. I know that in recent weeks, attention has focused on the challenge of insider attacks. This is a real challenge, and we take it very seriously. The enemies of Afghanistan are using insider attacks to try to undermine trust and public confidence. But this will not work. We will not allow the enemy to change our strategy and undermine the trust and confidence we have built. Afghan security forces have also been victims of insider attacks. We have a strong shared interest in working together to confront this threat. And we are dealing with it together. We and the Afghan government have together undertaken numerous measures to reduce the risk of insider attacks, including improved vetting and screening, counterintelligence, cultural awareness, and we are constantly refining our approach. No one can drive a wedge between ISAF and our Afghan partners. We remain fully committed to supporting the Afghan security forces as we transition full security control to them by the end of 2014. So in conclusion, the insider attacks will not change our strategy. We will continue our training, advising, and partnering strategy. We will continue to hand over security responsibility to the Afghan security forces. We will continue the planning for training, advisory, and assistance missions to take over when the Afghan combat mission ends by the end of 2014. Our goal, our strategy, our timeline remain unchanged. And with that, I'm ready to take your questions.